And we are live. We're live now. I was just kidding before.
USA, USA,
USA, USA, USA.
Yeah! USA, baby. We have advanced to the round of 16, baby.
We have a couple news stories on and about the USA.
Bro, we got a couple news stories. Let me tell you what, bro. We got to catch up.
So round of 16, we're in it to win it, baby.
We're in it to win it. We play the Netherlands now. We play those little Dutch bastards.
Those former champions.
Yeah, those guys are good. Those for such a small nation, they're very good. But I think if we just deflate the balls a little bit, and we can just grab them a little better, that way we can throw them farther, and then we'll win.
The Tom Brady special.
The Tom Brady approach. I think if we do that for the World Cup, I think we'll win.
Who's in the? Did Argentina make it to the round of 16?
Of course, bro. They got Messi.
But I remember they lost to Saudi Arabia. Does Saudi Arabia make it?
I don't think so. Shit, I should have done my research before I hopped on this bitch. God damn it. But all that I really care about, bro, today I woke up. I had one thing on my mind when I woke up today. Well, actually, I had two things on my mind. One was a podcast. Two was the fucking World Cup, United States versus Iran, bro. Did you see any of the good ass memes they had about the game today?
No, the only thing I saw about the game was the United States captain getting roasted by a reporter about how black people don't matter in America, and there's hella racism about black people.
What and the fuck you talking about?
No, it was some Iranian or like some international reporter, and he was asking. His question was super heated. Like he just came in hot with his question to the USA captain. The USA captain's like a half black dude. I don't know his name. I just saw the video. But is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just comes in super hot with his question, and he handled it pretty well. He handled it really professionally, but the reporter was like, yeah, so after the George Floyd riots, how do you support America after they show that
I saw that shit.
Black people are like second-class citizens or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was super heated. It was like a loaded question, and the guy was just like, he handled it professionally. And the reporter was making a bunch of assumptions. It's like, dude, America has 330 million people, and not everybody in America is racist. Like, bro, come on.
And not every black person feels like, they're in a fucking terrible society. I mean, yeah, like a lot of them do because maybe they are, but it's like this, you're speaking to a man on the U.S. men's national team. You think that guy didn't have a little bit of privilege in his life growing up? It's like you're talking to the wrong guy,
Yes, soccer is kind of like I wouldn't say you're super wealthy, but it's played in wealthy, more. Bro. It's played in more wealthy areas than like other sports.
100%. In America, soccer is the wealthy sport for sure.
But I'd say golf is like number one.
Golf.
True. Anything water related, like water polo or anything swimming related.
Very true.
Lacrosse.
But
and then I would say soccer is beneath those things.
It is.
And then maybe baseball. And then
the big four, out of the big four, for me, it's like baseball, soccer, football, basketball. Those are the big four. Soccer is definitely the most elitist in America, at least. It's like as a kid, well, I don't know, man. Maybe basketball is. Maybe because you got to have a basketball court. You know what I mean? Like soccer.
Say those. So baseball, football, soccer, basketball. You're saying what's the most elitist? Are you saying?
Well, my initial, inkling is to say soccer. But when you really think about it, I don't know, man, basketball, like you need a nice ass polished wood floor. If you're not playing on asphalt, you know what I mean? You can play on asphalt and you can play like with a rim without a net. Like you could do that, but that's impoverished basketball. Like impoverished soccer is pretty much the same as real soccer. You know what I mean? It's like you just have two sticks that say the goal, then you have a fucking ball that you got to put in the goal. So I don't know, man. I really don't know why America does not focus more on soccer. I was talking to this guy today. So when I went to town just to give you my, point of view on the whole thing. Like I have to drive to town.
Town, real quick. What's the temperature in town right now?
Right now it is.
What was the high today?
The high today is 36.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad. Anything up in the 30s is good for me personally. But we had a big snow dump last night, so we got about 7 or 8 inches everywhere last night. So it was crazy.
Was it all melted? The last snow dump was it melted?
No, it hasn't melted. It stayed. It only starts to melt about around 40.
How much snowpack do you have right now?
So right now, the way that it worked, bro. So we got our first snow back in November, or like early November, like November 2nd or 3rd. That shit never went away. So we had that, and that has now become the bottom layer. So that shit has melted, thawed, melted, thawed, melted, thawed, or that's the same thing. Melted, frozen, melted, frozen, melted, frozen. And it is now a base layer. Okay. So imagine like an ice skating rink, right? You got ice. That's what that did. And then last night we got our we got our second snow, basically.
That was only the second time?
Pretty much, yes, that it snowed seriously. Like, because we get a little bit of snow sometimes, here and there. We get like a little sprinkle, but not enough to like add inches. Like this shit added 8 inches where there was almost none. And so it was like a thin layer of frozen, melted and thawed snow that will like is like an ice skating rink. And then you put 6 to 8 inches on top of that. So now we have layers of snow. We've got fresh powder, ice, and then the ground. So the places where the ground is exposed, it is a muddy fucking hole, bro. Anywhere that initial ice layer didn't form, everything is mud. And then the places where the ice and the snow still exists, it's like you can walk on the snow, but if you like start moving too quick or like get momentum built up, you're slipping and sliding, bro, because you're on that. You will get to that bottom layer and like of ice and just start slipping. So it's crazy. That's where everywhere it's like that. So yeah, we got the snow plows out. They're putting rock salt down, like a mixture of gravel and salt to melt the snow on the roads. And then, so like I went to the bar today, like, the game started at noon. So I got to the bar at noon and the guy was like, bro, glad we got some customers. You're the first one. So happy you're here. I just spent the last 6 hours shoveling the driveway just so that people could get into the bar. The bar manager was shoveling snow.
6 hours? Does he not have a snow plow or like a snow thrower?
Snow thrower, dude. So a little handheld, little gas powered snow throwers. Did
he not have one of those?
So he said, as soon as I got done shoveling, the city snow pusher guy came in with his truck. He was like, you guys look like you're good. He was like, well, yeah, I didn't know you were coming. So he's like, what the fuck? So Buddy spent 6 hours doing shit he didn't need to do. So that was hilarious. But then so this bar is called the Doghouse.
Sounds like a great bar.
Yeah, it's where the boys go when they get kicked out. You go to the Doghouse, and it's fucking just a bunch of old boys. And so I got there today. I was the first one in, I found the TV channel because what's fucking crazy is Fox Sports 1 was playing England versus Wales. And I'm like, bro, there is no fucking way they're playing England versus Wales over USA versus Iran. Like, you know what I mean? So I ended up finding the right channel.
They're on the main Fox. They're on Fox like 7 or something.
They were on main Fox, exactly.
Yeah, main Fox, exactly. Yeah.
So found that, tossed it on. Immediately, old Bud comes in the door, man. He's like, what the hell is this? What kind of game? Is this hockey? Are they playing cricket? It's like, no, this is soccer. And he's like, oh, who's playing? And I'm like, it's actually the United States versus Iran. He's like, oh, them Arab bastards. Motherfuckers. Like, oh, dude, it was fucking awesome, bro. The guy's just going off. Like, fuck these people. Let's go US. So it's already good vibes. It's like, let's go USA. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was sick. Game is already like going on. And, you know, I got my couple beers, you know, it's time. And there's maybe 2 or 3 people trickle in. Cause this is across the bridge in town. So like there's the town and
which town? St. Regis?
Yeah, St. Regis.
What's the population of St. Regis?
St. Regis, so it's not even really a town. It's actually a census designated area.
So is it like Granite Bay? Granite Bay is unincorporated.
It is. It's exactly like that. And it's got a golf course. It's got the river. It's like a resort town. And they actually do. So there's 2 places in Montana that have sales tax. Whitefish and St. Regis.
Oh, that sucks.
There's a dispensary in St. Regis.
Oh, that's awesome.
And if you buy weed there, you pay the 20% state tax on weed, and then you pay the 10% town tax in St. Regis on the weed. So you're paying 30% tax on weed if you buy it there. So that's why I never buy weed there.
I think that's like how it is in California. Weed in California is like in the 30s. It's north of 30. So if you're saying it's 30 in there, I know it's north of 30 in California.
But that's like St. Regis where they're stacking taxes. Like nowhere else in Montana are there any taxes. Like there's tax on weed. There's tax on the resort town. It's technically, that's why it's called a resort. But anyway, you don't have to pay tax on food or beverage there. That's the only thing you don't pay tax on. If you're buying like at the gift shop, or if you're in town, if you're like spending the night at a hotel, if you're doing anything else in town, it's costing tax, unless it's food or beverage. So I get my drinks, you know, I got my Cold Smoke, one of the best beers, bro. It's like a Guinness, but it's like a Montana Guinness. It's so good. $4 a pint. You know, it's a little expensive.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad compared to California. California,
$7-8 pint.
Yeah. Unless you're at like some dive bar, you get like a $4 Coors Light. But other than that, it's like
nice, good shit.
Way more than that.
So, buddy rolls in. I'm about halfway through my first beer, and he's like, you know, talking hot. Just comes in hot. You know, fuck the Arabs. Let's go, America. And I'm like, this guy's fucking awesome. Let's get it going. And then we just proceed to bond throughout the whole match.
Oh, I'm gonna clip that one. No. Let's go on TikTok, everybody.
I take it back. Fuck this guy. No, he was super tight. But the United States scores around, like, I think it's like minute like 43. So like very end of the first half. And the guy's like, wait, how many minutes they got to play? And I'm like, well, this is the end of the first half, which is 45 minutes. And the second half is 45 minutes as well. But then they do stoppage time, you know, for like people that get hurt, or like penalties, or like whatever, substitutions. You know, the refs always add that stoppage time at the end of the half. So that was confusing for him. He didn't like that one bit. And then the United States scored a second goal in stoppage time in the first half, but they called it back because he was offsides by literally, bro, that much. So we almost had a 2-0 victory. But yeah, anyway, game ended up fucking being fantastic, bro. I got one guy into soccer. That guy had never seen soccer or football or played it a moment in his life. And I made him, by the end of it, he said, "Wow, what a great game." He said, "What a great game." And I said, because I was telling him, I'm like, dude, like, we got one goal. That means we're advancing. If Iran gets one goal, and we tie, that means Iran advances. So we had to win to advance with a goal. Like, if we tied, we lost. So it was a nail biter down to the last minute, bro. It was fucking sick. Viva America.
Who's the star on USA right now?
Pulisic.
Their captain?
So the captain is different than the black guy they were interviewing. That was a different guy. That's not Pulisic. That was probably Walsh or something. Walsh is a banger, bro. That dude. Excuse me. He's like a Samuel Eto'o type, bro. Like, he's very fast. He'll take a couple touches and then he'll redistribute the ball.
This guy, Tyler Adams, was the guy they.
Oh yeah, that's the other guy.
Tyler Adams. Do they have multiple captains? It says U.S. men's team captain Tyler Adams apologizes for mispronunciation of Iran. He said, "Oh, my bad. I just mispronounced Iran. It's Iran."
It's Iran, bro.
That's what the reporter asking him the question was mad about.
I had seen that. I had seen that one. Yeah. I mean, it is Iran, but it's like, what do you think? We don't even pronounce our own shit.
This is America, damn it. It's Iran.
Bro, Americans can't even decide if it's Nevada or Nevada. Like, you expect us to pronounce other countries correctly, bro? Not a chance. Not a chance. But anyway, it was a fucking great game. Fantastic. The U.S. men's team advances round of 16, and now we play the Netherlands.
Let's see who's in. Okay, USA versus Netherlands. Oh, are we the first ones in? Oh, England won. So England versus Senegal. And those are the only ones that have been determined so far, from what it looks like.
For the round of 16.
Yeah. There's still more games to be played. So Argentina's not in it yet, or at least they're not in the – it's not showing on Google.
And they're going through, though. I think they won all their games. Well, actually, no, they didn't.
No, they lost to Saudi Arabia. And one of the oil princes in Saudi Arabia bought the whole Saudi Arabian team. Everyone on their team Rolls Royces.
You're not going to play the game of your life after getting a Rolls Royce, bro? That's unfair, bro. That's unfair. That's like steroids, bro.
Dude, speaking of steroids, dude, you hear about all the Liver King drama?
Yeah, did he finally get found out?
I guess there was some emails found out that were leaked from the past that before he got on social media. So it's like early 2021, some emails about him trying to from his bodybuilding coach or doctor or someone about his cycle and what he was doing and how to like lean out and stuff. I don't know. Big Liver King drama.
Dude, that whole guy's claim to fame has been not being on that.
He preaches a lifestyle. He says it doesn't matter. He preaches a healthy lifestyle, which like if you like subscribe to his 9 ancestral tenets and like his diet and his lifestyle, what you should do, like it's great. It's like,
I'm sure it is,
not
but at the same time,
discounted.
the guy has been asked point blank.
He has been asked,
do you do this shit? And he says no.
Yeah, he has been asked point blank, and multiple times he said no. I've never done PEDs or hormones. But these are emails. They could be doctored, they could be someone getting played, but I think everybody knows he's like on something extra.
There's something
But
going on, bro.
I still love the dude. He's still an awesome character. He's still an awesome social media character.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, he embodies like a section of the internet like that exists, and he does it well. He's not like a shitty guy. He's a good guy.
No, everything he preaches is positive.
So it's just like he just got a little bit ahead of himself, his ego. He just needs to take a big old dose of shrooms and have his ego.
He does, dude. He does. He eats mushrooms every Saturday.
I don't know. He needs to do a heroic dose or something, bro.
He says every time he eats mushrooms, he eats 6 grams. He's on, dude. He's on
Liver King.
Liver King. I'm dead serious. Liver King's a big mushroom guy.
Well, I don't know how to save him, bro. Like, god damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's been on talking about mushrooms. He loves mushrooms.
So, but maybe it's the same thing with the steroids. Maybe he doesn't actually do the mushrooms, and maybe he needs to do them for real, and then he'll lose his ego. Because imagine Liver King without an ego, just being like, "Yo, I'm a legend." Actually, Liver King with no ego is kind of not a character. But
no, he calls himself king. He has to have a huge ego.
It's all ego.
It's
bro.
it's like him and the same with Andrew Tate, the top G. It's all their ego. That's what makes them famous.
No, I figured it out. I've been thinking about it a little bit ever since, because hey, shouts out to the new Twitter. Did we have new Twitter rollout since the last time we fucking had a podcast?
No, but starting tomorrow, Twitter Blue is coming back, and there are plans in the works. Once Twitter drops the new feature for long format, so Twitter is about to roll out like video. Okay, Elon's been on talking about this, and I just want to break it now. The Basics podcast on Twitter. It's gonna happen. Be ready, everybody. Everybody listening. We're gonna be on all platforms.
We'll be the first podcast on Twitter, baby.
I hope so. I'm about to sign up tomorrow, first thing.
But no, Andrew Tate, I don't think that like. So when we talk about ego, like I think ego is mostly like a Western invention, right? Like, so in these Eastern countries, like Tate, Romania. His dad is African American, somewhere from Africa. I don't think ego is really the same thing in their culture. So I don't think that Tate has an ego the same way that Liver King has an ego. Liver King has like a westernized ego. Tate has got like maybe an ego, but he's mostly just like himself. Like there's no facade about it. Like it's like, what I mean? Like ego is a facade, right? Ego is not real. Ego is what you think you are. Tate is like what he thinks he is, he actually is, So it's like, that's a little bit different.
Well, Liver King very much is like the lifestyle that he preaches. Like he still does that lifestyle. He still is that character, but he possibly does do steroids or hormones or growth hormones, that he doesn't talk about, but he very much is the lifestyle and his person from everything. Like I've seen in like his podcast and what he talks about, what other people have talked about him. He very much is the same way off camera as he is in his character online.
True. And that's a good point. The on camera, off camera thing is a good point. But still it seems more like, I would say that lack of ego is full transparency, which I think that's what Tate does. And if Liver King isn't going to do full transparency, it's kind of like, that's the ego coming in, it's like, oh, I don't want to tell people that I do this shit because it might affect me. That's ego. Tate doesn't give a fuck, bro. He will say anything. Everything is all real. So it's like, yeah. And I don't agree with either of them on a lot of things, but at the same time, you got to respect. You got to respect.
They both they both preach about men becoming the best versions of themselves
Right.
and living like healthy lifestyles and maximizing your potential. They both preach about that in different ways, but they're both like, they both promote positive masculine excellence. Even if like Liver King does steroids, his whole like 9 ancestral tenets is about becoming the best version of yourself,
Right.
and Tate is about the same thing, becoming the best version of yourself so you could, make money or be in great shape, a warrior, excellent fighter, Spartan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're both like kind of talking about the same stuff, attacking it different ways. They both have stuff hidden in their closet though.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen those videos of Andrew Tate as like a young kid, like getting roasted by this bitch?
Hella nerdy, dude. He was hella nerdy with the glasses, when he's wearing the glasses.
Yeah, by a bitch. Got roasted by her.
Yeah.
Roasted, like absolutely roasted. She's like, why don't you fucking do something with yourself? You're a fucking, skinny little nerd. Like, called him a skinny little nerd or something. And then obviously all the edits cut to him being just like a world champion kickboxer. Looking
buff in front of his Bugatti. Yeah.
But still at the same time, it's like, bro, that's why I don't know if Liver King ever had like a transformational moment like that. He's more westernized where it's like, you're going to get this cushioning from a young age. Tate is more Easternized.
Have you listened to like the podcast with Liver King?
I know nothing about Liver King. I know about Andrew Tate. I know nothing about Liver King.
Yeah, no, he didn't have a good upbringing. He talks a lot about from a young age how he was bullied and how like he grew up without a dad because his dad was killed. His dad was like a military guy and his dad was killed, and he had no father figure in his life from a young age.
Influence.
Yeah, positive male influence. And how he went through school. He was like the only white. He grew up in like South Texas and like very like Latino and there was like more African Americans in his school than white people. And he got bullied a lot in school. Or at least, I mean, this is his story. This is what he's like talked about and like on multiple podcasts, and how that's where he went through his adversity to become who he is today. Yeah. No, he talks about how his upbringing was not good and how he didn't have like a dad and all that.
I respect it. But at the same time, it's like, you can't just lie about the main thing that you are. So anyway, I don't think Tate lies about his main thing. His main thing is like his dad is a genius and therefore he is a genius.
Yeah.
Like there's no question that Tate's dad was a fucking genius. You know what I mean? Master chess player, like literally proven. Like there's no question about that. The guy's name is in the history books as a grandmaster. But then Tate as like a fighter that probably lost a couple IQ points from getting punched in the head. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that's his main claim. Is it like, Tate saying like, I'm smart. And it's like,
he was like Indiana chess champion at the age of 5.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So it's like, that part's proven, that's proven.
No, Andrew Tate was top G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because his dad's a legend, and that's like provable. That's known. That is a fact. Like Liver King's whole claim to fame is him getting a body from a lifestyle. And that's much more in question than is Andrew Tate a genius because his dad's a genius. Yes, it's also provable because he wins tournaments at 5 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. I respect, even in terms of positive male figures, if that's what we're talking about. I don't even know what this segment is, but I do like how we're kind of trying to break it down a little bit.
Yeah. Basics. I mean, even if you're on the sauce, you still have to have a healthy lifestyle to look the way he looks. You can't just have a terrible lifestyle. You still need to put in the work.
True.
Like,
True.
you could put a bunch of people on the sauce and not work as hard as he works. But yeah, he has been asked point blank and he has denied exactly what he was asked. So, but they could have been falsified emails and stuff. Who knows?
We got to keep an open mind, bro. This is the Basis podcast. We're keeping it open.
I love to believe that he is all natural from his lifestyle, dude. I think that would be fucking awesome. Just to
So, hey, Jordan, let's do some breaking news here. Are you all natural?
I'm all natty. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I only eat mushrooms. That's my only supplement. Meat and mushrooms, baby.
Let's go. So what they really should be doing is following
tribal fitness. Tribal fitness, all around athleticism. It's not just to get big. It's about the movement culture.
Lifestyle, baby.
Lifestyle. Even though, like, full disclosure, because I'm trying to dissolve my ego. I had like 4 Twixes today and a Snickers. I had so much candy today, full size.
Wait! I got a question,
bro. I didn't have anything to eat at work. And
I got a question.
The vending machine was right there, and it was shiny, bro. The packaging was golden shiny. What am I supposed to do?
So the Twix, are you talking about 4 individual bars, or are we talking about 4 individual candy bars?
No, 4 packages, so 8 bars of Twix plus a Snickers. Bro, it was shiny, dude. It was shiny.
That's why they do it, bro. It's marketing. Yeah,
that's 101. And it wasn't just shiny, it was gold. Goddamn, dude. I'm engineered to love shiny gold, dude. The ancient alien Anunnakis, they did that to my brain. They gene edited me with their advanced CRISPR technology to make me love gold shiny things.
CRISPR, baby. Hey, next week, let's do a CRISPR segment.
Dude,
I haven't heard
it. The package is gold, and so is the stuff inside the candy bar. What am I supposed to do?
Yo, you know what I did yesterday, which was weird, and it kind of fucked me up a little bit, but it was good. I dipped my Twix in my black coffee.
I was thinking about doing that. I was drinking black coffee, as I was eating the Twix.
I had this much black coffee in a little cup, and I was like, you know what? I got a Twix. I bit it open. I'm like, there's a little something in there that could absorb some coffee.
Yeah.
So I dipped it in.
Wafer in there. It's good. It's like
so when I dipped it, it ended up melting the chocolate, melting the caramel, and absorbing into the wafer. And I took a bite of that, bro. It was a little weird because there was no chocolate. The chocolate melted off. There's no chocolate left. It just sunk into the coffee. You know what I mean? The wafer was wet, so that was nice. It was warm, and then the caramel was warm, and that was the main thing. Was warm caramel.
Warm caramel is something else.
That was fucking nice. That was nice. But the whole experience, I'm gonna give it like a 65%. Not great.
Yeah, it's not real chocolate either. If it was like quality Ghirardelli, I feel like it would make the coffee better. But because it's like a fake cheap chocolate,
mass-produced powderized cocoa,
it's gonna make your coffee worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not adding anything.
Pretty dang good coffee here where I work.
Are you a coffee guy now?
No.
You used to not be a coffee guy. You're drinking coffee now.
Guy. You're a coffee guy?
No, you're a coffee guy. You're drinking coffee.
No,
I'm a coffee guy. I like coffee.
You're a coffee guy. Yeah,
you drink coffee. Why do you have coffee?
Because it's there. Like so I work at the front desk at a hot springs resort where it's fucking 20 degrees outside. You're going to tell me you're not going to have coffee?
So for the warm liquid.
It's literally at this point around here, at this time of year, it's for the heat. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's one of the reasons why I drink it in the morning. It's nice to sip on something warm in the morning when it's cold.
It's very nice to have for sure. But at the same time, my body, like if I get caffeine, bro, I'm fucking boo. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a big time thing. Like, I'm not trying to do that to myself unless I am. And then I love it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like with moderation.
If I'm trying to chill through a shift, because I come into every shift different. I don't know about you, how you work, where you work. I work with the public, so every day is different. You know, I have 2 days a week that are big days. I got Friday and I got Sunday. Those are the big days, man. That's like, I'm talking to at least 100 people. You know what I'm saying? Like individually.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people to talk to. So I'm like, yeah, I fucking take some edibles before work for sure. Like 100%. I'm a supervisor. Like I am above the average worker, and I'm getting baked as fuck to go to work. All right. Like I got about 10 people beneath me. And I get medicated.
Are you the top G?
We got 2 top G's above me, or we got 3 top G's above me. We got the assistant manager, which is Sandy, which is amazing. She's the one that gave me the trailer. We got my main manager, Burl, who is the one that has a sister to my dog. And then we got the general manager, Denise, who's the one that hired me because I worked at Glacier National Park. And I told her my dad's a cop. And she's military. She's legit military, like crazy. And then there's the owners above them, but the owners are above everybody, and the owners like me. So, but yeah, that's like, I'm a supervisor, bro. I show up to work baked. Like I got to come to work in an attitude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready to help you, bro. Like I'm going to help you out.
Yeah.
Like if you need some shit, bro, I'm gonna help you.
You're in the hospitality service.
Hospitality,
industry.
bro. I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah.
Like you probably don't have to do the same thing. So like having to like hype yourself up for a daily job, it's a little exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Like it does. I don't know where this was going, but anyway, let's go ahead and pivot away from talking about work on a podcast, because that shit sucks.
Yeah, you might get yourself in trouble.
I might get myself in trouble, and also just fuck that shit because it sucks.
Yeah, I got a list of topics for this podcast. I came prepared today.
You came prepared, baby. Let's get it. Go ahead, bro.
We covered. We actually covered Twitter Blue in the podcast. I'm gonna try and get it on Twitter when that reopens.
Fuck yeah.
The World Cup. Talked about the World Cup. We talked about Liver King. I gotta miss a producer break real quick.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't have this set up though, so it's just gonna run.
That's fine. You can look at my dog. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Yeah, worse like that.
We got the same stream, bro. All right. Fire.
Okay, so some other topics. I'm just gonna list them out and we can get into whatever. My presidential run for the president of the United States.
Yes.
UFO secret military technology reconnaissance missions. NASA's latest moon mission.
That's what I got.
And upcoming
NASA's latest moon mission is what I
snow
have.
sports.
Snow sports.
Snow sports. Season passes. possibly,
Whoa.
or
Let's
not.
talk about that. Let's just go with that one first.
Okay, it's really quick. I was just thinking
That's
about
why I
getting
like it. What are we talking about?
just the upcoming snow sports season. I'm thinking about getting either a season pass or like a pass where it's like 7 times.
Which
So
one? How much? You got
The
Heavenly. You got Sugar Bowl.
well
You got
the epic pass. So
oh
for it's epic pass, but it's Tahoe area only. So it would be Heavenly, North Star, and Kirkwood.
oh
And so Kirkwood's off 50. So and I like Kirkwood. It's huge.
Kirkwood is pretty sick.
But so is Heavenly and so is North Star. So they're pretty sick. But I think for like they have their season pass signups ends on like December 5th.
How much is it?
Let me look it up real quick.
Hold on before you say it. Let me tell you how much the season pass to my local mountain is.
$150
$500.
for one spot.
Yeah, for Lookout Pass.
Is that a pretty cool resort?
I mean, it's fucking sick. It's not a resort. It's a mountain. Like you drive there.
So there's different types of passes. There's the Epic Pass Unlimited, which is you can go every single day, no blackouts. You can go as many times as you want, and you get to go to all the epic ski resorts, which is like those 3 Tahoe ones that I listed: Heavenly, North Star, and Kirkwood. And then you could go to Vail in Colorado. You could go to like some places in Canada, a bunch of ones in Colorado too. You could go, there's like 39 different ski resorts around the country and Canada that you could go to, unlimited.
Bro, does it have whitefish?
Let's see.
Montana?
Let me see if whitefish is part of the Epic Pass. It's loading.
Because that's fucking, that would be insane, bro.
Yeah, I hear whitefish is pretty sick. That's where Trevor proposed to Angie. Was that whitefish? It's not loading. Their website sucks.
Yeah, they're a fucking Montana website. No shit.
No, that just the Epic Pass website.
Oh.
Let's see, all regions. Okay, where can it take you? It doesn't even list. Okay. Oh, wait. Partner resorts. There's a spot in Japan. If you want to go ski in Japan, you could go to. It's called Rusutsu, Japan. You can go to.
You just so happen to find yourself.
Tellerud, Colorado.
It's called Telluride.
Telluride, Colorado.
Telluride, Colorado.
Resorts of the Canadian Rockies. Hakuba Valley, Japan. Oh, and then there's like places in France, Italy, Switzerland, Austria that you could go to.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Partner resort. It's giving me like a roundabout trying to figure them all out.
So, yeah. So for me, I've got my skis, so I'm thinking about just maybe going one day this year. It's about $80 to just go one day rather than 600 for the year or 500 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, dude, for Kirkland or Kirkwood, it's like
Kirkland?
What?
Kirkland, the Costco.
Yeah, no, for Kirkwood.
The Costco's.
I might be able to
hill.
I might be able to buy a pass, like a day pass through Costco.
Probably.
Discounted.
Yeah, probably.
For Kirkwood, it's like $150 for one day.
150 for a day? Yeah, it's 80 for a day out here.
Then, or I can do an epic day pass where I pay it's saying 4 days. It's $381 and I could choose the resorts I want to go to.
What's a season pass?
Or no, it depends on the resorts I do. It if I choose from different ones, it's different. So I could do like 7. This one's $41 a day. I do 7 days. It's only $284. So $41 a day.
But I'm trying to see like the comparison. Do a season
So
pass.
the unlimited resorts pass, where there's international resort, there's 39 resorts international. There's ones in Tahoe and then Colorado, Montana, like Europe, Japan. It's $949.
Oh
for
shit!
season
Really?
pass for I can go any day. I can go every day of the season to any of these resorts, no blackouts. For the same pass, it's $735, but there's blackouts. All resorts with restrictions. So you can't go like Christmas Eve. You can't go Thanksgiving. You can't go Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Actually, I think it was blacked out like Christmas Eve through like the New Year. And then there's like, I think like sometime around like another day in January, Valentine's Day. And then they have different levels where it's like the pass, but you can't go on Saturdays and then shit like that. And it goes cheaper from there. But for the unlimited for everything, it's $949. Which if you're like a rich person that can travel and go every single day, that's really not that bad. I mean, if that's your thing, or if you're like an athlete and that's your sport where you're going there every single day, I don't know.
That's fucking awesome. I would love to know what exact Montana ski resorts are included, because I would fucking buy that, and then like fucking, because I'm coming home in February, so it's like, you know, how, because I want to go. My dad's got the place in Tahoe now. I want to hit Heavenly.
Oh, do they keep that or do they rent it out?
Oh, that's for them. They do not rent that. They do not rent that.
It's a mobile home?
Yeah, it's a double wide.
Do they have to pay for like a mobile home park, or is it just on their own property?
Yeah, it's a mobile home park. So they pay for the plowing because you buy the property too. They pay for the plowing.
Oh, so they own the land though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight. It's not like they got to rent the spot.
That's one of the only ones in Tahoe that does that, but it still has the upkeep fees, obviously. But yeah, I stayed there. What was that? Me and Logan stayed there and did Heavenly right before I left. That was fucking sick.
So that's the Epic Pass, where the ones in Tahoe, North Star, Kirkwood, Heavenly. But then I was looking at the Icon Pass, and that's like Squaw. And then I think that's only one in Tahoe, but it's like Squaw, Mammoth, Bear. What's that one in Southern California? Bear something. Big Bear.
Big Bear, yeah.
And then there's June Lake. So there's 4 in California with the Icon Pass, but you get to go to Squaw and
Squaw Valley.
Squaw
Valley's
Valley,
nice.
and then you get to use like all the amenities there too.
Yeah, Squaw Valley is nice as fuck.
So I've never skied there. I've only been there and visited like the Olympic stuff up
So
on top.
Squaw Valley, they send you on a you get on the gondola.
Yeah.
And it's flat for a long time. And the one time that I went with my dad to Squaw Valley was it was like cold as fucking shit. They had just got a ton of snow. So it was actually perfect. And we were on the gondola, and there was a fucking train that passed right under us.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
At the same exact time that we were on the gondola, a train blowing coal right on us. It was pretty sick.
Okay, I got the Epic Pass.
You did it?
No, I didn't do it. I got the list of the resorts. I'm trying to see if Whitefish is on there. I'm not seeing.
If Whitefish is on there, bro, I'm buying it.
I think whitefish might
or
be
Big Sky. Hey, or Big Sky.
I'm not seeing any Montana.
If Big Sky or Whitefish is on there, I'll buy it.
Um,
Oh, also, are we on Twitch for this one or not?
yeah, we're on Twitch. We're live on Twitch. I don't see any Montana for the Epic Pass. Let me check the Icon Pass. Maybe that's where I saw Montana. Yeah, Big Sky. Oh, that's the Icon Pass. That's the one that has Squaw. That's Squaw is a
Big
part
Sky?
of. Yeah, Big Sky
Big Sky's
Resort,
fucking sick,
Montana,
dude. Let's go with Big Sky. Fuck yeah.
and then Coronet Peak, Montana, the Remarkables, Montana,
No, I've never heard of that.
and then I was looking at one that had whitefish. I don't see. They're not being listed on here on either of these.
Hey, dude, if they got Big Sky, bro, Big Sky's fucking sick. That's fucking sick. I might have to fucking peep it, dude. But at the same time, like, I get a season pass, bro, where I can go every day, any day that I want for $500 at a Lookout Pass. Look up Lookout Pass Montana and see if that's something you would want to do.
How far is Lookout Pass from you?
45 minutes for me. If I get on the highway and smash 80, I can get there in 30 minutes once I hit the highway.
What would you compare Lookout Pass to for any of the
California
places in Tahoe area?
I would say Sugar Bowl.
Sugar Bowl? Sugar Bowl's tight.
Yeah, it's like Sugar Bowl. It's not crazy though. You know what I'm saying? At the mountain is at 3,800 feet.
Oh, that's not that high.
No, that's the parking lot, and then you go up.
Oh, what's the peak at?
I don't know. It's probably like 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. It's probably like 9,000.
So the one I was looking at was like, let me go back to the Epic Pass thing, because I don't think I'm gonna go enough to.
And you're a boarder, right? You're not a skier.
Well, I want to see if I get multiple day passes, like, and go multiple times. I've been wanting to ski for a really long time.
I'm a skier, bro. I'm born and bred a skier, bro.
Like I snowboard, but I want to learn to ski. Like I have rollerblades. I'm used to rollerblading. I know it's not the same thing, but
no, it
like,
is though.
I like that. I like that.
Fast,
yeah, I like that feeling. I want to be able to like carve like that. And
it's a carve.
I did ski when I was very, very small, but I've never, like, since I've been an adult, I haven't skied. So this is the Epic Day Pass. I think if I just do Tahoe ones, let's do it right here real quick. 22 resorts. West. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, 32. Okay, so 32 resorts I'm only going to do it in California. Heavenly, North Star, Kirkwood.
Nice.
For 7 days, it's $67 per day. It's $469.
For what? How long?
If I do 7 days out of the year, a 7-day pass. So
it's
any
$469 for 7 days.
Any 7 days, 7 times. So not just like 1 week. It's like one. I could.
Oh, gotcha.
I could go sporadically throughout the season.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because like
that's like a month and a half of going every weekend.
That's like going 7 times is a lot,
Yeah, if you're going every weekend for a season, hell yeah.
And if I were to compare that to, so that's 7 days is $469. If I do Tahoe local pass, which is unlimited, then it's
Yodi gang.
gang.
Come in, Yodi gang. Fulcrum, come in. I'm going to Blinkerton City. I don't know what the snow passes look like in Blinkerton City, but I'll go in there and
So it's either 469 or the unlimited it's 605. So like I don't know if I'm gonna go more than 7 times. That's quite a bit of going. That it's gonna cost me money to go up there. You know,
you
just
are
in case
not
it's-
going to go more than 7 times. I'm not going to go more than 7 times.
Yeah.
And I live 45 minutes away.
So I don't even know if I go like 4 times. You know, or we'll see. I could like, but the day pass you can choose like how many you want, and I think you could add on too. But yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You know, maybe I'll just spend $80 twice. But dude, I've never even skied this hill, bro. I've never even gone down, so I need to fucking figure it out. I need to go at least once. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we'll do. I don't think they open up. I don't even know if they're open yet. Lookout Pass. Anyway, one of your other topics was, what was your other topic?
NASA's latest moon mission, UFO secret military tech reconnaissance missions, and presidential run.
Okay. Presidential run, we're going to save that for the end. That's going to be so we can clip it, keep it all nice and clean.
Okay.
We'll save that for the end. That'll be our finale. However, I think I'm going to need a Mr. Producer break, and then I say we go into the moon.
Okay.
All right. Damn, dude. You fucking suck. Ah! Fuck these cups. Anyway. All right, man. What do you know about the latest moon mission, bruh?
I have not been staying updated.
Okay, me neither, really. So I did a lot of research today. Hold on. Try to figure out how to get this cap on top of here. Because if we can't do that, oh god damn, it's really okay. Anyway, okay, so man, we got a lot of shit going on at NASA. A lot of good NASA shit. Okay.
Lay
What
it
we're
on me.
dealing with, what? Sorry.
I said, lay it on me.
Okay. What we're dealing with here is the United States' largest effort in space since the original moon missions. Okay. So just to give you an idea, hold on. All right. Imagine yourself, 1969, America. We're going to the moon for the first time. We land. Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong. We made it. We did it. We spent a lot of money, but we didn't have a lot of technology, and we did it though. Fast forward to, when was it? Last week. Fast fucking forward. You can skip everything else that happened. Okay. So you go from 1969, you go to the, early 70s, whenever we were doing the missions, you go to now. We have launched.
What's Artemis? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's Apollo's sister, Artemis?
We have launched Artemis 1. Artemis 1 is the first launch in a continuum of launches that will probably comprise at least 13. Artemis 2, Artemis 3, Artemis 4, Artemis 5, Artemis 6, Artemis 7, Artemis 8. This is going to be the next Apollo program. This is America sending men and women based on the name Artemis back to the moon. Okay. So
when is the first manned mission back?
What's that?
Are we actually going to land people on the moon?
Yes. This is the first step in establishing a long-term physical presence on the moon.
When is the first manned mission to the moon?
Next year.
Next year
is the first orbital manned mission. So I'm going to get to all of this. You're asking great questions, but I'm going to get to all of this and I'm going to break it down.
Where are we going to? Okay, I have another question. Don't forget it. I'm going to forget it, so I got to ask it real quick. You don't have to answer it. Where are we going to land? Are we going to land like on the backside where no one can see anything? Or
great question. Is it going to be a cave? Are we going to be sheltered from cosmic rays?
Are we going to be landing where the alien bases are up there?
Fantastic questions. I love it. And I just wrote it down. So I will address that as soon as I am done with my, kind of intro here. So once I open it up to questions, I've got it written down. So I will address that.
Okay.
But let's just start with the basics, because this is the basics podcast. So we've basically established this is man's, and basically just the United States, but also there's the Canadian Space Agency, the European Space Agency, and the Australian Space Agency, all involved in this process. I'm gonna just hit you with the highlights here real quick. I'm just gonna run through it real quick, okay? I'm just gonna run through it. Artemis mission. This is the plan, overarching, to reestablish human presence on the moon by 2025. That is the goal of the Artemis mission. The goal was set for 2028. Trump moved it back to 2025. Biden pushed it to 2024. Biden pushed it out to 2025. The largest component of the Artemis mission, well, actually, when I say largest, I just mean like physical size, because the other component is not as large, but equally as important. So the largest component to this Artemis mission is the SLS, Space Launch System, which is America's new heavy lift rocket. So America itself has not produced a heavy lift rocket. We relied on the Saturn V out of Russia, the Russian built Saturn line of launchers, and the there's another one, the Kalinichev or something, heavy space launch system to lift actual payloads, which include people and like satellites, like the Elon's doing. This is a different class. Like those are little baby, little like, pew, we're just trying to get out into space. We're talking about heavy launch systems that can
to get out of orbit,
to put like real good, like large maps out of orbit. Because that's what Elon's doing. That like he could go out of orbit, but they're just little tiny satellites, you know? They're like 1 foot by 1 foot. We're talking about a heavy launch system that's taking actual, like, real things and lifting them up into space. Like, this shit takes a lot of fucking energy. So that's what the SLS, the Space Launch System, is for NASA now. And it's not just one rocket. And I want to be very clear about this because this is very important, which I didn't understand initially. The Space Launch System is not like they just designed this new rocket, so we're just going to attach a bunch of rockets together and blast it up. No. These rockets are all individually customizable, okay? So you can customize a Space Launch System rocket to do what Elon does, quick little pew into there, or you can tune them to delivering distance or lift or speed or whatever variable you're looking for. You can kind of fine tune them, which is incredible because the United States has not had this capability in a long time. We have relied on Russia for the last 3 decades to do to bring our astronauts back and forth from the space station. So we have not had an American-built rocket that can do any of this. And that's what the Space Launch System is. It's a fully customizable approach to interorbital space. So not interplanetary. I'm not talking about launching between planets for this one, but interorbital, which does include the moon. So this Space Launch System is meant to get us to the moon and back and forth. It's going to be our taxi. And I'm sorry, I'm being real long-winded here, and I apologize. I'll go back to the points. I'm sorry. Let's see. They're going to do 1 launch per year, so we're fucked. It's going to take a long time. 1 launch per year.
I hope we can make it out to 2025. So someone else
no,
gets out
the next
there.
manned one is next year.
Oh, for the orbit?
Yeah, they're going to be so let me keep going. Sorry, let me keep going. I apologize. Okay. So Artemis 1. So the Artemis mission is the whole mission. This is Artemis 1 that just launched.
Mm-hmm.
Artemis 1 launched November 16th. Mission duration is 25 days, 11 hours, 36 minutes. Distance traveled will be 1.3 million miles. Re-entry speed for the capsule, which is another thing that I'll talk about, is going to be 24,500 miles per hour, Mach 32. Splashdown will occur December 11th, 2022. So this mission that has just launched has the Orion capsule,
mm-hmm.
which is the personnel capsule that will be taking men back to the moon. So this is a test launch. So they went out, they went around the moon, they went in a 60-mile orbital path. So Artemis right now, and I sent you a picture to the group chat of Artemis taking a picture of the moon and the Earth in its view, and that has just come out from NASA. So that is literally what the astronauts will be seeing when they do their next launch next year. Not that one, the next one.
Wrong one.
God damn it, dude. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So the foreground,
so bright.
Turn it sideways. Yeah.
No, I mean the brightness. It's hard to see.
Yeah. But so that will be next year. That will be people on that. They won't land on the moon yet, but 2024 people will orbit, and then they'll come back, and then they will land in the Orion capsule. Okay. And then beyond that, next time they're going to land on the moon, and that's going to be 2025. That's the goal.
So are we going to be setting up a permanent base on the moon?
Yes, we are.
It's about time, dude.
Yes, we are. That is part of the Artemis mission.
Have they chosen the area where the base is going to be?
No, because they have to explore them, but there are certain target areas. Main target areas include caves. Natural caves exist on the moon. And if you have a cave, that means it shields you from all the all of the radiation, because the moon does not have an atmosphere or a magnetic field to protect you from cosmic rays. So you want to be inside of a cave with regolith, which the moon is mostly regolith in terms of its composition and like its rock hard structures regolith, which is very, very good at insulating you from cosmic rays. But they plan on selecting, either craters or caves, if possible, to locate. I don't know if any caves have been located.
Interesting. I'm excited.
It's incredible, man. It's incredible. At the very least, we're sending man back to the moon.
Yeah, they better live stream that on Twitch. They'll
live stream it from
Hashtag
Hollywood
Twitch.
in their freaking basement, dude.
If I see a video from the moon that's in like 4K, 60 frames per second, I'm gonna call bullshit. It better be hella choppy and cutting out all the time. And pixelated, looking like a potato.
That's awesome.
Make it more believable. If it comes out 4K with no lag.
What do you mean, man? They got Wi-Fi at the space station. How do you think we talk to them?
That's what I'm saying, man. They're here on Earth.
True. But hey, yeah, so basically we're fucking going back, baby. Let's fucking go. That's basically my summarization of the whole thing is like, fuck yes. Fuck yes that this finally launched, bro. Do you know how many times this launch has been delayed? And this was the first real launch of the SLS.
Yeah, wasn't it supposed to be launched in August?
It was supposed to be launched in 2016.
Oh. Well,
2016.
I just remember there was something it was supposed to be launched in August.
Yeah, they've had 2 hydrogen leaks. They had a hydrogen leak up in the main, like one of the manifolds, like near the. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of rocket science, you have 2 main cylinders that basically they have compressed oxygen or hydrogen, compressed hydrogen in them. When they mix with oxygen in the atmosphere, there is a liquid hydrogen mix that comes in as well, and that ignites and it propels you out into outer space. But they had 2 hydrogen leaks leading up to the launch.
But this one, everything went good so far?
Dude, they're in space, bro. That picture I sent you is from them.
No problems? Well, let's see about this re-entry. Hopefully everything goes well on that.
Yeah, so re-entry will happen on December 11th, and we'll see if the Orion capsule, that's the big test, because that has the people in it. So But right now, there's little test dummies in there with little, like, sensors on their head. There's little test dummies sitting in the seats, but they will re-enter on December 11th. We don't know the exact time, but they will come down.
This is what I was just looking up. I was looking up Elon's Starship to Mars, and this was on Halloween. Elon Musk's SpaceX expects first Starship launch to orbit this year.
Mars?
No, just they're gonna launch it into orbit.
Oh,
the
sure.
rocket into orbit.
Dude, Elon already has a fucking Tesla in orbit.
But not with this Starship rocket. Not with the giant Starship rocket. The Starship rocket's supposed to be even bigger than the Artemis SLS.
That's the heavy lift. Yeah.
Yeah. This is supposed to be the first test launch like into orbit this year. That's what I was looking up.
We'll see. It's just nice that we have two. It's so great that we're at a time in human history where we have two competing heavy lift vehicles coming out of the United States. It's incredible, man. It's so cool. It, like, people don't talk about it or get hyped enough about it. Like that's why I'm proud to be an American. Like, me personally, that's why I'm proud to be an American, because we have Elon Musk making his own fucking shit here, and we got SLS ready to take us back to the moon, even if Elon Musk didn't exist. Like, that's why I fucking love it.
Does China have any manned missions to the moon?
Their new space station.
They just completed it?
Yep, they just completed it.
Nice.
But
are they allowed on? Are they allowed on the ISS currently?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked. They had to make their own because they weren't allowed on the one that's up there.
Yeah, because Huawei was stealing technology.
Oh yeah. But that's cool. They made their own. But do they have any manned moon missions planned?
No, that's the next step for them, dude. They're just catching up to us, bro. China is us in the 90s, which is incredible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're on their way. They're going to catch up, like, for sure. Very fast. But not yet. Not yet.
And the new space race.
New space race is us in China. That's why we're going back to the moon, bro. And that's why I love it. Like, the best thing Trump did was create the Space Force. 100% guaranteed. Nothing. He did not do anything better than create the Space Force. Just knowing that we need to spend that money up there, bro. That's what's important.
Yeah, it gives people hope and something to look forward to. New horizons, new exploration. That's like part of human nature, is to like explore new horizons.
Yes. And you know what happens when you spend money on the smartest minds in the world on exploring new horizons? You get new technology. That's what happens.
Yeah, dude, I love Tang. I love Tang, and
yeah,
I love
that is, baby.
I love Tang, and I love my Velcro.
Velcro, wow, Jordan, you're hitting them on the head, bro. Let's get it.
And I love my upside down ballpoint pens.
Those were aviators in World War II, but yes,
they're always marketed as space pens.
Yeah, but it was really for the people up at like 6,000 feet, like trying to write. It was aviators in World War II, but very nice. I like it. Also, I'm gonna say, where are they landing? Oh no, we already talked about that. Yeah, cave. Hopefully a cave, but I don't know if any landing sites have been disclosed yet, but there will be. Dude, this is just like, it's proof, man. We're there. We're here. Like, as long as we can survive, we can watch this happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to get to watch colonization of our immediate solar system here. Like, our satellite is going to become colonized. And that's going to happen in our lifetimes. Do you know how many people have been looking up at the moon for thousands, hundreds of thousands of years, and just imagining people walking up there? That's going to happen in our lifetimes. We're going to have an established colony on the moon. And that is happening right now for us.
I got to make some money because I want to buy a ticket to go there.
Yeah, where can we buy like futures on the moon?
I want to get a ticket to go there, live stream podcast all the way from the moon. There might be a little delay though.
There may be some lag. Maybe some small lag.
I will say though, when I become president,
oh yeah,
I will, because full disclosure, am running for the president 2024.
Wow.
I will be
Jordan,
I'm trying to get on the ballot. You can donate to my campaign fund. I take all forms of monetary value. But this is what I stand for. Okay. I stand for being the best. And America first, because that's the country I'm representing. Yes. And just because I represent America doesn't mean I'm going to do things to hurt other countries. But I believe in healthy competition, steel sharpens steel. And natural selection, survival of the fittest doesn't mean like I'm out here to wipe out other countries or other races of people, but with healthy competition, we're going to make each other better. And we're going to shoot rockets out into outer space. We're going to go to the moon.
That's right.
We're going to go to Mars, and I have plans to send manned space missions to Saturn's moon Titan.
Let's get it,
baby. I'm going to send submarines that will be able to drill through the ice on Europa and on Cleiades. Jupiter's moon Europa and Saturn's moon. It's Saturn's moon on Cleiades, right?
Yeah, Saturn is
on Cleiades is a Saturn moon, right? I don't want to get my moons mixed up if I'm the president.
You got it.
You know what I mean?
You got it, bud.
And I'm going to, I'm for the children. Okay. I'm for the future generation. As president, I am for the children. I support the children. I don't touch the children. I don't do anything weird to the children. I don't even kiss the children. I'm not a president that's going to go and kiss babies. I'm not that type of president. Okay. I'm a hands-off, laissez-faire president. Okay. But I'm for the children.
Woo, go Jordan.
And I'm also about tribal fitness and a healthy lifestyle. So because another way that I'm going to be able to show my support for the children is that by presidential decree and presidential, what do they call? Declare
liberty.
No. What is it called? The presidential declare. What's the technical term for it? The official
decree. Yeah, you said decree.
Presidential decree. No, there's another term that the government uses or that they use in politics.
Like a
presidential executive order. There you go. Executive order. I know that schools they're run by states and local governments, but through executive order, I'm going to mandate that all public schools in the United States will have red ruminant meat for lunch. So that is either like beef, lamb, goat, horse, camel, giraffe for the children. I'm for the children. Okay.
For the children having giraffe meat. Let's get it.
Red meat is a vital nutrient for humans. And I want our kids to be strong. Okay. That's a chicken.
That's a chicken. Sorry.
No.
I thought that was giraffe.
I'm not going to go overboard. I'm going to start with red meat because the kids need iron in their diet. And I'm going to start there. We could get into once I become president, I'll hire some more people in my education department. But
absolutely.
Through executive order, that's another point that I'm running on as president. So if you want strong kids that aren't fed just like white Wonder Bread at school and pudding cups, and you want your kid to be the best version of themselves possible, vote Jordan Weber for president.
Write in Jordan Weber.
But I'm trying to get on the ballot. Hopefully you don't have to write me in. If you want to donate to my campaign, you can hit up my Cash App, my Bitcoin address, send it direct to me. So there's no bureaucratic waste in your campaign donations. You can send it just direct to me, and I'll spend it wisely for the presidential campaign.
That's right. Raw dollars, untraceable Bitcoin, please. Thank you very much.
I've got other points, but those are my first ones that I got so far.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably let the dog take a shit or a piss, and then
Oh, and as president, I will open up military bases to once a year tourism and audits to release new technology for the public, so we can grow our civilization at a faster speed than before. I'm going to open source our military technology, because I believe that we need to come together as a species that should become not just interplanetary, not just interstellar, but intergalactic. And we can only do that through the sharing of technology. Globally, as a species, we must share our technology.
Yeah, Jordan Weber for intergalactic domination. Yeah.
Hoorah.
Yeah. Woo. Dude, I'm down for intergalactic. Let's get it, baby. Wow. I don't think there's a better way to close that out. I think Jordan Weber, intergalactic domination 2024. Let's fucking get it. If you ain't with it, then you shit it. Damn, that's on you, bro.
Yeah, I got to come up with a slogan this week. Every good president has a good slogan. And I'm going to put it on t-shirts.
It could be make the galaxy great again.
Just steal MAGA. Make a galaxy great again. Or make a galaxy. Oh, no. Make
the galaxy. You're not stealing.
Yeah, you're right.
Just our galaxy, the Milky Way. We're just focused on our Milky Way.
Make the Milky Way great again.
Policy.
Make the Milky Way great again.
There we go.
I don't know. I'll come up with some clever. I'll put it on hats and t-shirts and get a custom flag, and I'll fly it behind my truck.
We need something, but it's got to be bigger than that shit, bro. It's got to be galactic, bro. Let's get it. What is that pink shit up there that I keep seeing?
What?
Is the wall painted pink?
This?
Your wall over there?
Right there?
Yeah, is that painted pink?
No, that the light has a pink light bulb in it.
Oh, fuck. That's wild looking.
And then that's Kyle's old rock lamp. His Himalayan salt lamp.
Hey, dude, I'm in Kyle's old sweatshirt right now.
That's his sweatshirt? Ew, does it smell?
Yeah, this is Kyle's old sweatshirt. Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, 100%. I would never buy a South Pole sweatshirt.
South Pole, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I would never buy one of these. But when Kyle left.
Speaking of the South Pole, that's another point I'm running on. As president, I will break the Antarctic Treaty, and I will open up Antarctica for American conquering. I will start a cruise line funded by taxpayers. So anyone who wants to from America can go to Antarctica and claim land, just like back in the day in
Manifest
the Wild
Destiny,
West,
baby.
With the Louisiana Purchase. and they just what was it called when they opened it up to everybody? The huge land grab after the Louisiana Purchase. Forget what that was
it
called.
was just you got it. If you
There
claimed
was-
it, you got it.
Yeah, I forget. There was a term for it. I'm drawing a blank on my terms, my history terms. But this is what will happen when I'm president. I'm gonna open up Antarctica. I'm gonna ship people out there if they want to go claim land, and we're gonna make some South Pole bases. We're gonna have a Starbucks and McDonald's in the South Pole everywhere. We're gonna corporatize. I'm just kidding. Mom and pop shops only.
There we go. And if I am voted for as vice president, I will make sure that we conquer with Alaska's shoreline in the northern, polar regions. That Arctic channel, if it exists, we will find it and tax it. Once you're able to travel across the top of the globe with a ship, it's game over. You can go to China from Europe, boom, right there. You know what I'm saying? If the North Pole melts and there is a North Passage, whoever finds the North Passage, there is many a song about the North Passage, many a song that I can sing. The North Passage. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But there, people sing about the North Passage, like finding a way from Europe to the Pacific Ocean through the North Passage, So with climate change and the warming and the melting, that's going to exist very soon. So whoever I'm thinking about my next land purchase being in Alaska. I'm 100% serious. Like, if I'm going to buy land, if I'm going to do anything like I just did, I'm going to do it in Alaska. 100%. I'm buying land in Alaska. It's America up north. And as shit goes fucked, we can be up there totally fine. It's going to be fine. I am finding the cold here. Like, some people can't handle the cold. If you can't handle the cold, it's not for you. That's how it is. I love the cold. I love that shit. I'm buying in Alaska. Next purchase is in Alaska, 100%. So, Jordan 2024, baby.
Vote for me.
All right.
I won't touch your kids. That's my slogan. That is my slogan. Yeah.
You might want to work on that one.
Vote for me. I won't touch your kids. Jordan Weber, 2024 for president.
Okay. I endorse that. Yeah. I guess I got to endorse that. If I didn't endorse that, that would look bad.
You want someone that's going to touch your kids?
No. Of course not. That's why I endorse you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to endorse that. If you don't, you're just like a pedophile.
Exactly. That's an incredible political maneuver there, actually.
I'm cornering
Wow.
him. From all the chess I've been playing.
You figured it out, bro. I mean, hats off.
I can't wait to get in one of these debates. I'm gonna come in hot.
I'm sure. All right, boys. I think that's about.
Oh, we got some super chats. We got some super chats.
Oh, we got some chats.
We got Rich. We got Rich in the chat room. He says his internet's choppy. Yeah, it's rough. Fuck. First time in chat. We got a first time in chat. Against therapy. We also have brave people like Kanye West. We need less freedom because it causes gayness. I don't know who that is. Again, it's therapy. Let me click on this guy. Let's go to this let's go to this guy's account. Let's see what this guy is. Let's see. Does he even have a picture of himself? Is this some bot? This guy is just a bot. Again. Again, Darcy. I don't know. He doesn't even have an about me. He's got no followers. I don't even know if we should listen to this guy, but thanks for tuning in. hit that follow button, get them notifications. We do this podcast every single Tuesday. But
That's right, baby. Let's get it. Is it basics out?
basics out.
Out, baby.